Hello everyone, welcome to this light and airy space in the cinema building next door to me. Anyone who'd listened to the last episode of my podcast will have heard that I was talking about how much work I've done recently and that I needed to get it all out in a big space so I could see it in one place, and this is the only space I've got available to me that I can do that in. I didn't honestly think I'd fill the whole space up, but I apparently have. And this isn't even all of it. This is not even the stuff that's on the walls in my house or in work in progress, or probably just stuff I forgot in some corner of my workshop. And it's all from, I would say, the last 6 or so months. And maybe a third of it just this year alone, maybe more. So this is quite scary to have all of this out. And I use a lot of canvas. None of this is stretched because it takes up too much space and I can't afford the stretcher bars. I put these little eye holes in them so that I can hang them up, or they can be used like posters. Here's a big face man laughing. And they get rolled up or hung up in my studio where they don't get seen until I do something like this. So I'm going to walk you through them quite literally. Here is a zone of people laughing, mainly women. Like 1970s women laughing. I like these. Most of them come from a similar reference image, which is this one, which is actually printed out and attached to the canvas. I sort of got it into my head that, you know, all the rich people are laughing at us. And so I wanted to do a bunch of them where people were laughing. I think this one was the first one. It's a bit of a mess, but there you go. And these little bits of square stuff are falling off because I didn't stick them on properly. And I use a lot of dripping, and a lot of them are crying tears, or whatever you want to call them. Are they crying tears of laughter, or are they laughing while crying? I'll let you decide. And then you've got this motif here, which is just a variant on my signature, which usually looks like this. At the bottom there. So it's just the little A and the L with a circle around it. I quite like it as just sort of a visual signature. I think it's quite sort of fun and powerful, and it looks a little bit like a 5-pointed star. So it's got quite an ominous feel to it. Oh, look, here's another one. Then I started to, well, I don't know if this was the order I did things in, but ladies looking a bit depressed. I don't know why I did this, it just resonated with me as a set. Different sort of expressions of worry. I think it's the flip side. These people are scary. Most of us are doing this. Or this. Now you'll notice that most of these make use of dripping quite a lot. This is my thing. It has been for years, making a big old mess on the canvas, either by dripping or splatting or masking. So you can see here, lots of that, and then I create pictures on top of that. I just like playing with the organic nature of the paint and seeing how it forms and dries and blends. It's just fun and therapeutic, and allows me to use my love of chaos within my paintings. Now, actually, I think, oh look, just, here's another laughing dude, look. This one belongs over here somewhere. Then we have this lot here, which are a bit scary. More sort of laughing, only much more gothic. They get increasingly disturbing. I really like these, but I don't think anyone wants them on their walls. And finally, if that doesn't disturb your sleep, I don't know what will. And then a few other bits and pieces, quite recent these ones, more of their worried looking ladies, which really belongs here. And a big eye, playing around a bit with collage, which I haven't done much of recently. Oh look, here's another sad looking lady with lots of dribbles. And the way I do these is I'll do the sketch on the canvas, put some dribbles on it. I use my spray gun to create as many dribbles as possible. Then I'll go over the sketch with like black or something, dribble some more, go over the sketch with some white and do the highlights. Don't let anything dry, dribble it, dry it partially, dribble it, go over the sketch, dribble it, to and fro until I get something that I feel like I'm happy with. And this one here, exactly the same process, except my lines here are all in red. I guess is that red or crimson? Quite depressing, that one. One of my more classic Art Deco type things. And another one based on that same photo. And another one here, look. This one's playing around a bit with glossy and mattiness. I don't know if you can see it, but if you look at it on side, you can maybe see that. So behind the camera, here's some more of my works. These are much older, so these probably are 2 or 3 years old. That one on the right is probably more like 4 years old. Here's a banner that I made for the open mic night that they have in here. Look, here's the mics here. That people come and read poetry and stuff. It's called Stands Alone. See what they did there? Some more of my artworks there. Again, much older. Another one over there, hiding behind that tree. And over here, a couple more there. Basically, if there's ever any stuff, any holes in the wall where nothing's hanging up, I'll come and hang some of my own stuff up. Here's some artworks from other members of the art group. There's another one of mine. Some nice landscapes from other people. Another one of mine, and I made that sign there, the bar sign. More scary people staring. Oh, blimey, I'm tripping over my own artworks. And even some out here. There's a couple of mine here. Just in case you've never been in here before. Here's a big old Art Deco staircase, and I think the lights are off, can't take you into the auditorium. So yeah, there we go. So let's just do a little glide through here, shall we? So, scary man, scary lady, scary. Just leave him on the floor, because, you know, they're just bits of fabric with some paint on them. So look at some of the, oh, I'm stepping on them. Look at some of the dribbles we get here. Oh, look at that. Love it. I have to work so hard to just leave as much as the dribbles as I can. This is a computer printout. Yeah, this one's good for dribbles. Look at these. I get quite excited by them, actually. This one especially has got some masterful dribbles on it. Dribble, 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 eyeball, eyeball. And then over here, Basically, she thinks you're a total loser and a total mug. She's going to take all your money. Over here, this chick doesn't care. And this eye, it's like crying my signature. Like, oh. And so a few different mix of styles going on there. Needs varnishing. Devastation radar. Another one that's got loads of gloss versus matte. And it's got a little speech bubble, which I've not put anything in yet. Don't know what it's going to say. Just love this. I love it so much. My wife won't have it on the wall, so it's probably just going to hide away, because who the hell wants that on their wall? I don't know. If you know anyone, put them in touch with me. Ugh. Identity crisis. This is me permanently. And all these two ladies, didn't show you these. I like having little sci-fi moments like this. Little sci-fi realist moments every now and again to remind myself that I'm not completely nuts. So yeah, I hope this little tour has entertained you and that you are not going to have nightmares when I put it all out like this, knowing it's a tiny fraction of my work that I have versus also the stuff that's out there in the world. I once had an exhibition where this old geezer, it was a solo exhibition, this old geezer walked up to me, not realising that I was the artist, and said to me, you know, this guy's got some problems, hasn't he, mate? And yeah, I had to break it to him that it was me, and yes, I do indeed have some problems. So I don't know what you would conclude about me were you to see this little display, and how much of this is ever going to make it onto walls, how much of it's ever going to get stretched, how much of it anyone's ever going to want to see, I don't fucking know. But this is my therapy right in front of you here. This is, believe it or not, how I keep sane, even though it might appear otherwise.